Matthew Nicol. Just swipe until the green light is on for your mic.
Doesn't show us on the screen yet.
It's going to come up.
Okay, cool.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, 3 minutes.
Okay, so I titled this Toronto.
Going to display? Is it?
What?
There's another one here.
There we go. Cool beans. All right, Toronto Public Health Strategic Plan and its relationship to the Nano Bio Info Cogno experiment. So, we'll start off with priority one, dealing with pandemic preparedness and climate change. So I introduce you to Crystal Vander Elst of Policy Horizons, a policy arm of the Canadian government. She's also a member of the IEC, an international standards organization. Everybody follows international standards everywhere, all levels of government. So the COVID-19 pandemic created an opportunity for real-time biosurveillance via smartphone. And there was also development of the mRNA synthetic biology gene experiment. Our gene therapy experiment, and this is all part of the biodigital convergence, which is emerging of biological life with digital components. So from Mars Discovery District here, I'll introduce you to digital twins, which basically include virtual models, in this case for medicine, for entire bodies, and digital twins, AI and cloud computing technologies are used entirely by the global market. Run with it Synthetics deals with geospatial digital twin technology for emergency preparedness. And then we get to Francois Collier, the head of the Standards Council of Canada, who's a member of the ISO and IEC. So a digital twin deals with data connections that converge physical and digital states to synchronize them, and real-time, real-world data measurements are measured through sensors and transactions, and digital twins enable smart everything. Internet of Things, how devices connect to each other, like your phone or your car, for instance. This is where you deal with sensors in a smart city and cloud-based telemetry. Canadian Moonshot program here, AI as a tool for data analysis, gets into several avenues from food security and agriculture to remote connectivity, pharma development, neuroscience, cancer, biotech, quantum computing, and climate change modeling. Suzanne Brant of the First Nations Technical Institute in Tyendinaga. Climate change is mentioned in this document, as well as the mRNA COVID gene therapy. And basically, the way that she talks about preserving the land is through 3D bioprinting meat and agricultural products, hence the term synthetic biology, which is exactly where the mRNA shot falls under. So here, the next one we get into is reducing chronic and infectious diseases. So that's where CRISPR gene editing therapy comes into play, which is used for cancer, immune problems, and supposedly fighting viruses. Now we look at mental health. So you deal with tracking human health in real time through wearables and AI tracking moods and mental health through voice and facial expressions. Neurotechnology refers to tech providing insight of the brain or nervous system and function, and neural network computing through computer vision and analysis detects emotions and moods, and proactive software agents discern and predict likely future needs. Jennifer Chandler of the University of Ottawa here is Canada's research chair in law and ethics of brain technologies, and she's also part of the IEEE neuroethics framework. In hybrid minds here, this project.
Thank you. Thank you. Any questions for the Deputant? Seeing none. Thank you. Councillor.
I don't understand what you were saying. What were you saying? You said a lot, but I just didn't understand it. What were you saying?
So all international international standards are relevant anywhere and everywhere, including the city of Toronto, and all international standards are built around this biodigital convergence. This is relevant to Health Canada and various organizations. So my concern for you now to finally answer your question here is why is, in particular in Toronto, why are Toronto residents not aware of the biodigital convergence, and did they consent to this experiment? Because I did not consent to have digital components merged with my biology.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
helpful. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Joseph Liu. Uh, 3 minutes. Is this your device?
Yes. So I have to pull up my file and just give me a minute. Thank you.
Okay, 3 minutes. Time has started.
Okay, good morning. Today I want to talk about the climate change surveillance system. I find it very interesting, to look at
Is the
climate
mic
change.
on? Is the green button on?
It's already green.
Just speak closer to the mic.
Okay. Okay, good morning. I would like to speak about the climate change surveillance system. I find it interesting. We can look at the climate change and see the health impacts. So I look into this thing, and there are few indicators, and I'm more familiar with temperature, which is the global warming. And I look at it into the dashboard. I find that there are two inputs: the number of heat warning days and the rate of heat-related emergency department visits. And it carries about 11 years of data. This surveillance system is good because it gives us the chance to do some kind of evidence-based practice, as well as data-driven decision-making. So we can based on facts instead of based on our intuition or some kind of old tradition. So I look closer into the system, and I'm confused. When we talk about climate, we talk about maybe at least 15 years of intervals, but this chart only carries about 10 years of data. So I think it should be called weather change surveillance instead of climate change. And then it is also challenging to do it in Toronto because it's very small. It's a microclimate, and I think a lot of factors like carbon footprints or something like this may not be the contribution factor to the health impact or to the change of so-called local climate. And also the city is changing very fast, the demographics and stuff, and practice and habits. So I'm not sure if we can really get something useful from this kind of system because one side is changing too fast and the other side is really long intervals. And I think the data-driven approach is cool, but I don't always find it comfortable because a lot of times the data they don't reflect my feelings or intuition, and a lot of times the decisions are not really human-centric. And there are a lot of examples, and I think we all experience this. This is data-driven, evidence-based, but I cannot make sense of them. And also, this data-driven approach, is so-called objective, but there is always these underlying principles. They have data, metrics, and models, and they are designed by the designer to choose.
You have 3 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Any questions for the Deputant? Seeing none, thank you. Alma Marine Lorena?
Yes.